When it comes to my vlog, I've kind of debated a lot about what I wanted to do with it. I did my research, and I will continue to do more research. Basically just going on YouTube and watching as many different types of vlogs from many different types of people as possible, and just kind of trying to see how people approach it and why they approach it that way, and what kind of effect that has, and all that. So a lot of people do topic blogs, like, you know, somebody does their makeup vlog where they do different makeup tutorials, or there's, you know, tech vlogs, or there's people, the ones that I find really cool personally are the people who are training to do something. So anyone who's, like, you know, training to do Ironman or something like that, I find that kind of stuff super cool. And then there's people on there who of course are doing vlogs about their daily life, which I get that. That's, you know, I think that any memory is a good memory. But I do kind of have mixed feelings about those, simply because I think that that can kind of distract you from living in the moment. I think that there needs to be a healthy balance. So far, attitude towards my blog, my cat keeps, like, walking in front of me and trying to get me to pay attention to him. Yeah, Cosmito. So far, I think I want my blog to basically be about topics. I definitely don't have the personality to do a vlog entry every day. Look at my kitty. But I think once a week, or maybe if I get good at it 2 or 3 times a week, I don't know, I'll just kind of do it whenever I feel comfortable doing it. I will try to do a vlog entry. What I will most likely be vlogging about is topics. I think having a topic to talk about works best for just kind of the way I think and my personality. And I think that I will most likely decide a topic and then talk not just about that topic, but how it relates to my life. Because if I'm going to do videos of myself, I want it to be videos where not only will I have memories about my life in there, but I'll also have memories about the way I think. The way I think is really important to me, because it changes. When you grow and when you mature and when you learn, the way you think about things changes, and I think that having some kind of record of that would be really cool, just for my own personal benefit, or for my children's benefit, or, you know, whatever. I think that having some kind of memory of the way I thought of the world would just really make me happy. A bit about me. I'm 22 years old, and I currently live in Washington at my family's house. I graduated in December with my bachelor's in psychology, and I kind of consider myself 2 things. I consider myself a psychologist, and I consider myself an artist. But what's recently happened to me is the psychologist title that I was willing to accept has changed to a more general, all-encompassing title of healer. I am passionate about 2 things. I am passionate about art and the various forms that I can muster or express, and I am passionate about healing. What it really comes down to is I absolutely love expressing myself, but more than anything, I want to be a positive contribution to the world around me. And I think that there's no better way than to take care of other people and to help other people. I am extremely passionate about not only healing the injured or, you know, the unhappy, but helping people flourish is something, you know, really going that extra mile and helping people get to that really positive place is extremely important to me. Because I think that people a lot of times will miss out on stuff. I think that we all have such an infinite amount of potential, and not just to affect the world around us, but to affect ourselves and to just be happy and to experience just so many things. And I want that. I want that not just for me, but for everybody. Like, I I'm passionate about finding ways to help people flourish. I want people to flourish. I want people to succeed in whatever way that they want to. Like, I don't care what you do. I don't care why you do it. I care about helping you be happy. And I care about helping you be healthy, and not just physically, but mentally and emotionally and spiritually. Like, any way that I can heal someone and I can help them get to a better place, whatever that place is, and to me, it's a place that they want to be at, not a place that I'm like assigning to them. That is so like essential to me. It feels like it's my purpose, just to help people in any way I possibly can. And so being a healer is really the path that I've chosen. But art is right there alongside it, because being a positive contribution to the world, you can do that in so many different ways. I mean, you can do that working at McDonald's, you can do that in anything. You don't have to be a doctor or therapist or a writer or a scientist or anything. Like, you don't have to be anything specific. You can make the world a better place just by having a better attitude, just by caring about other things in addition to yourself. And so art is a passion to me because it makes me happy, and because one of the reasons it makes me so happy is because it's my way of kind of getting two birds with one stone. It's my way of loving myself and accepting myself and appreciating myself, but it's also my way of giving back. Because, sure, not everyone's gonna like my art, but, I'm doing what I can to make something beautiful. And beauty is a way of giving back. And expressing that beauty or capturing that beauty or whatever is a way of giving back. And so I love art because it allows me to both love myself and to give love to others. And that is amazing to me. I think it's one of the best things in the world. Our ability to create is one of the best things in the world. I am as you can probably tell by previous things that I've said, I'm a very people-oriented person. I care more about other people than I do anything else, almost to a fault. And I've definitely had my struggles in the past because of that. But now I'm learning to love myself, and that's a very new thing for me, to even care about myself, honestly, is a very new thing for me. I'd have to say my journey of self-acceptance started, sort of started. I mean, it took a long time coming, and still a long time going. Sort of started my junior year in high school, sort of. But I didn't really get going until recently. Like, I mean, I made leaps and bounds, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things that I made a lot of progress on, but there were some key essential things that I hadn't even really touched until, I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago, something like that. And so I'm really going through this process of just caring about myself, and it's been amazing, because I used to be the kind of person that believed every moment that you were caring about yourself was a moment you were taking away from someone else, and that really bothered me. I won't go into why, but I just didn't see any worth in my own existence for a long time. And then, even then, I felt like my only worth was in helping other people, and so I really was emotionally and physically and even spiritually hard on myself. I attached my worth to how well I could help other people, and if I wasn't helping other people, then I had no worth. So to grow into a person and to realize that I have value just like everyone else, and to not only just realize that, but to actually like fully accept it has been very recent. And I've been trying to accept it for a long time, but as far as like actually wholeheartedly accepting it, it's been pretty recent. So that's what's been going on with me. Just being a people-oriented person, not only am I a lot happier and I've gotten some of the happiness that I thought I had lost back, but it's also put me in a position to be a better healer. And that's all I've ever wanted, is to be able to take care of people. And I think that when I finally learned to love myself, it allowed me to do that even better than I could have before. And so I'm still learning. I'm certainly no expert, but I will say that I am happy, like consistently, legitimately, wake up in the morning, go to bed at night, happy. And that happiness is not determined by or dependent on anyone but myself. And I can't tell you how amazing that feels. And I can't tell you how grateful I am every day for all the things that I've learned and all the things I've gone through and all the support I had, because it made me this person, and I am grateful for that. I am proud of myself. And I think that everyone else should be too. Because no matter what kind of life you lead, no matter what your economic standing or your race or anything, life isn't easy. You know, it takes a long time to learn some hard lessons. And you're going to have struggles and you're going to have pain and there's going to be suffering. But you're going to come out of it. And not only are you going to come out of it, but you're going to be amazing. And, you know, you're the only person who decides who you are. Nobody else. And nothing you've gone through decides that. You decide that. And I decided to be happy. And I decided to embrace aspects of me that I was, quite frankly, terrified of embracing. There are certain things that deep down I did know were supposed to be a part of me, but the shame was just equally as deep. And so it took me a very, very, very long time to open myself up in that way. And once I had, it was, or it is, I should say, it is one of the best feelings I've ever experienced. So that's a bit about my life right now. And in this next video, I'll probably talk a little bit about that. So here we go.